Hello, this is my documentation of my construction of my starship, the Enterprise C. Well, it's not my starship, it's the Federation's starship. I'm building this at 1 to 1.4 scale, so I can make reasonable interiors. This is not my first project. My second project was 1 to 1 scale, and you ended up with ceilings that only went up to here, and you can see how that's a problem. So I had to increase the size ever so slightly. These are N-type quarters from the Galaxy class blueprint. I'm bringing that over because there's pretty much nothing on the Ambassador as far as interior, but it's originally 2 bedrooms, but I just put 1 in because I wanted something nice, large, and luxurious. I'll show you some of the exterior. As you can see, since this is the first installment, almost nothing is done. In fact, I can't really recall what deck we're on right now. Alrighty. Bring us out of here. It's a bit more pretty. Put things into perspective for you. So, what I'd usually do is I'd build an outline. I'd go from the saucer section down to the secondary hull next, and then the nacelles, and then I'd build all the way back up with detail, then I'd work top down from the interior. Only thing I'm doing different here is I'm building the secondary hull first. Moving on to the saucer section now, I'm just getting the outline. The first thing that'd stand out to you is there are too many windows. And I'm going to get rid of most of those. I'm going to try and make it as accurate to what it looks like on the exterior as possible, but it's not going to look like that now because I'm going to be doing the detailing on it later. You might also notice a bit of a discoloration, and yes, I'm aware of that little nick right there. I'll get to that later. You might be aware of some discoloration. I decided to change the color palette about halfway through construction. Great idea, I know. So, again, I'll come back to that when I do the detailing. But, so originally, what I usually do is I print out a sheet of paper that shows the starship from almost every angle. Well, as it turns out, that was a fan design in that the actual as seen on TV version. So I had to redo the whole decal on the secondary hull, and you can see here, this is one broad color. Well, it turns out it's supposed to be split in half between the darker and a lighter blue. And that's probably why there are too many windows right there. So I'm just going to take the Star Trek Online version of the Enterprise C, and I'm going to apply it to the outside. So I'm going to begin work on the saucer section from here on out. And what I'm going to... I forgot I don't have my elytra equipped. So what I'm going to do is, I've noticed in Starfleet ship design, everything is extremely symmetrical. So I'm going to break things up into quarters of 64 by 64 blocks. And then I'm going to slowly copy and paste it over to this side, then that side, then that side. Now you might be thinking, hey, that's cheating. Well, I'm putting the same amount of effort I would into any of my other projects. This just allows me to increase things into scale. So I'll set an example for you there, just so you understand. Let's... Now, this isn't going to be covering me placing every single block. It's going to be like a once every milestone kind of thing. So these videos are going to come out extremely slowly. because, you know, I don't really have anybody to talk to. I just do this and listen to podcasts while I'm at it. Yep, seems about right. I double, always measure twice. So I'm going to mirror it over to the x-axis here and then the z-axis over there. So we'll just do this for example reasons. Yeah, let's just do this one. It'd be hilarious if I screwed this up. I'd put in a laugh track if I knew how to do any editing. Let's see here. This is the first time I'm doing the X and Z axis. I'm just now learning all this world edit and stuff, which really helps me increase the scale of things. So yeah, I'm doing the Z axis. Alright. Yep, cue the laugh track. See? Now, when you're building with these sort of super tools, it invites super destruction. So, like, I keep I keep a save file, multiple save files, just in case I really screw something up. Because, you know, imagine this. I swear to God I had the math right. Mind my swearing, I apologize. I gotta bring it 3 blocks forward. I swear I had the math right, you know. Very amateur show I'm putting on right now. There we go. Very nice. Very good. Just gonna smack that. But yeah, the next video I should have the saucer section finished, and I'll be showing you some of the interior of the ship too. But after I get the main structure of this part transported over to there and all around, I'll explain some of my let me just elaborate on how I do things, alright? So, as I said, transport it all around. Now, and then I slowly work out the detail later. So I copy and paste the general structure of the interior layout of the decks and the interior of the starship. And then after I got the exterior detailing done, what I usually do is I go down from deck to deck to deck to deck, etc., etc., until I have something reasonable. I usually just do one deck at a time, and then I do all the detail on that deck, and then I move down to the deck below it. I apologize, I'm a very bad speaker. I don't really talk to myself much. But, yeah, that's probably going to be it for now. Next time you see this, there should be some significant progress made. But, if any of you got any tips on the interior or anything, let me know. Any construction tips would be very helpful. Oh, by the way, I'm not as skilled as those Mind Trick guys. Everything you see here was self-taught. I taught myself how to do this. You got to follow certain protocols, use certain math equations. You know, I'm sure those guys are probably working with 3D models and NASA scientists and stuff, but I can't quite replicate that. But my previous projects were, first thing I built was a Cheyenne class. That was very experimental, if I recall. Second thing was a Constellation class. Now, I only half finished that before the save file got corrupted. Yeah, I didn't keep any backups. That was pretty stupid. Third project was a Probert Ambassador class prototype that I built 1-to-1 scale. And I kind of put that in permanent suspension because I did one half the Starship, and I just kind of got some major burnout on the project. But if all 25 of you who watch this video want to see that ship, just comment, and I'll give you a quick showdown of the thing. But that's going to be it for now, and by the time you watch the next installation, there should have been some major progress. And thank you for watching.